Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations, Part 11, as we continue the stolen turnabout.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
Go on, Shiroi.
Go on, Shiroi.
Let's go have a look, Nick.
Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. That's right, we have to go to Mask Star Damask's hideout.
Is there a path for me coming up?
Not yet. Not now.
Yeah.
You can BRB.
I'll be right back.
Whoa.
October
Oops.
12th, Mask Star Damask's hideout. Whoa. Check this place out.
Whoa.
No doubt about it. This is Musketeers Damask's hideout, alright.
Certainly looks extravagant enough. That's you, Shiroi.
Who's this? Oh, okay.
Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Wait, is that me?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
you.
it's
Yeah,
you.
okay.
It is you.
Oh my god,
Hello.
Hermione grew up.
Hello.
Who are you people?
Are you Desiree Delight? Complete with happy people theme.
That's right. I'm Desiree.
Ah.
Oh, it's like a speed racer. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Speed racer shit, right? Oh.
You must be the lawyer. And the victim?
At least that's Maya, alright. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us that you wanted us to stop by. Again, Shiroi, here's the thing. Maya's apparently not the killer of this case, the second case, but she's the
Bullshit.
victim instead.
No, honestly, considering some of her dialogue, I'm actually surprised she's one of the few characters who hasn't murdered someone.
And that's the thing, she's not being accused of murder. She's the victim of this case.
Like, if it ever came to a point where it turned out she did murder one person, I just wouldn't be surprised.
Could you imagine, Jovah, if finally in this is 27, Gumshoe comes back, his debut case is where he's the victim. Sorry, not the victim. The one being
defendant.
accused of murder. The one being
suspected.
Oh
the
no.
one being accused of murder.
Wouldn't that
life
be
is
quite
just
something?
I'm
So-
surprised that they haven't done that already.
You know what's... Hey, Pedro, even better. His debut
Of
is
course,
the
Matt.
second
Was it
case
the
of Ace
Matt?
Attorney 7, where Maya is once again accused of murder, and then the case after that, Gumshoe's the one accused of murder.
Well, Teo, considering, let's just say Teo, Ace Attorney 6 kind of hints that Emma will stay in one specific spot that's far away from the usual city where these games take place. So
Depends.
It might be 7 that finally brings him back.
Well,
Let's-
Pedro, let's not forget the DLC which takes place after the end of that game.
I don't know. I don't think I would count that.
Whatever. Stuff for the future. For the time being.
How do you like it? I bet it's so exciting.
Being
It's
a
exciting.
lawyer...
Your expression tells me otherwise.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes
exciting.
actually a little too exciting at times. Like, let's see, I've been beaten over the head with a fire hydrant. I've been nearly killed on several occasions. Oh yeah, that time with the Mafia.
Ooh, I just love a good thrill.
Lady, you should know by the time that time that Phoenix actually had to defend Galactus in court.
Yeah, that too.
Nicky boy, sounds like you have it so nice.
Well, I am one of the best assist units in Project Cross Zone 2, so it's not all bad. That said, this
I
is
like
starting
the
to
remix
get
of the corn
awkward.
theme from that.
Yeah, that is awesome.
You can see Phoenix trying to do the Rodney Dangerfield shtick of adjusting his tie awkwardly.
That's really amazing. A master at your age? Actually,
About
that's
that.
the 8-year-old. Oh no, you've got it wrong. It's my mother that's the current master.
I only become the master if she dies.
Yo.
Oh, I see. So what exactly is she master of anyway?
Unlocking it? I mean, it's a Capcom game.
Well, you see...
Don't say it,
Master
Maya.
of
If you
God.
say spirit channeling, she'll have. Wouldn't that be funny to you if Jill Valentine is actually Maya's
Not
mother?
it.
Did your friend just say spirit channeling?
No.
Yeah, like, you said-
She
That
said
out loud for you.
no. She said Master of Unlocking. Her mother's the Master of Unlocking, and her father
The
punches boulders.
Well, she doesn't look at me.
The world is not prepared for spirit channeling quite yet, Maya. We're prepared for talking walkie-talkies, but not spirit channel.
Wait, you're not gonna talk to her about her own fiance?
We're also prepared for a testimony from a parrot.
But not spirit channel. That's just that's where we draw the line.
Despite,
Clearly.
witnessing it in the courtroom, it's still just not realistic.
You say that the Layton games have a very confusing timeline perspective with technology. I'm honestly thinking Ace Attorney is even worse on that regard. We're supposedly
they
in
still
the
use
future.
flip phone.
Let's not forget
Not
this
just
takes
that,
place in
it's a bit all over the place,
2019.
Well, the Layton games are trying to imitate that old school England thing, with
old England, yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, same Layton's Mystery Journey one announced.
When I hit... But anyway, she's nosy.
Now we
Here's
got
the word
C-
top
C-
secret, it piques her interest, of course.
City.
Shichishito.
Exactly.
That's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this.
You love a lot of things, don't you, miss?
Oh, so
Really?
Now,
Oh.
okay, but that's enough about Phoenix.
That's one of our most treasured possessions.
A
I
7-branch
get it.
blade.
Okay, enough about Phoenix. Let's talk about the shits.
There's going to be a whole exhibit in Lordy Taylor with these types of things.
Yeah, one that your husband may have robbed.
Also, gotta love that the sprites of the characters in that position is kind of like in the Willy Wonka, the Charlie Chocolate Factory movie, where the mannequin in the background looks like he's making a horn gesture behind the heads of the characters. At least for Maya, it works.
Terrific! You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Oh, yeah. Haha.
About
Yeah.
that! Oops, looks like that light bulb is starting to flicker.
We already went through this with Regina, Maya. Please stay put.
Oh, no. It's not that she's in love with this one. It's just that it may be awkward seeing as how her husband is accused of robbing Maya.
Yeah, true.
As long as I've got my motorcycle and my Ronnie, I'm happy.
Aww.
Oh, that's so sweet.
True love.
Oh, that plus a little excitement and a little shopping money. Then I'm happy.
Oh, you're a material girl. Charming.
Have you seen the way she's dressed?
Yeah,
She
those
literally
earrings
has
are a
Hot
bit
Wheels.
weird.
She literally has Hot Wheels for earrings.
Now she's starting to sound a bit greedy, don't you think, Nick?
You think?
Pro tip, lads, never do material girls. It's not worth it.
It's not good for your wallet.
Yeah.
I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it.
I mean, he's apparently a master thief, so
I guess I'll have to take your word for it, honey.
Oh, by the way, fun fact.
Those earrings were a steal.
By the way, fun fact. He's called
Yes,
Mastar to mask in the localization, but in the original Japanese version, he's known as the Phantom Thief. So
Of
does he also
course.
steal hearts, I wonder?
Well, it's based on the figure of Arsène Lupin, which had one of his surnames being tied to the thief, the gentleman thief, or sometimes the phantom thief. So it makes sense. Another character based on that is Kaito Kuroba in the Detective Conan anime. So.
I thought it was case closed.
Joy. Skyrockets.
different names and stuff.
But yeah, I do realize that Rondelite is kind of dressed a bit like some of the Phantom Thieves, interestingly enough.
Flamboyantly,
About your husband.
What is
Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though.
What is Persona 4?
I'm gonna say it would be probably Zorro.
By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV?
Hopefully not
Huh?
as being
Really?
accused again.
Yeah,
Maya, what did you do?
yeah, she was accused of bank robbery.
you said you own the inn, and that you're doing some shady training in the law office now?
Oh no, not my law office! I can't let that. I can't let my reputation be sorrowed.
What about
Hey,
Carly?
It's better than saying that she does all this in the temple in the middle
And
of
now she's
nowhere.
pouting again.
Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. Poor
It's Fox
Maya.
News, I'm guessing.
Probably. Or MTV, God forbid.
I'd say, but they're not owned by the same.
No, Jovah. If it was
Or
MTV, there will be
TMZ.
several scamming programs that will accuse Maya to be pregnant for some reason.
And don't even get me started on TMZ.
Whatever. Anyway,
My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do.
Huh.
I just kind of like, yeah, sure, whatever. He probably wouldn't do it anyway.
Well, I'm very
He
proud that
actually
you're
did
very
the absolute
confident
bad
in your
man.
husband.
He's not very smart that way. Oh, okay. Huh? But, are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't.
I'm his
was
wife.
on the
I'm
he was on the
very
TV the
non-biased
whole
party.
What the fuck? Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that?
It's just, I could imagine her being on top of.
Oh God.
Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know, he's himself.
Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? So he's like a superhero.
Even though there's evidence all over the place.
Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life.
Well,
of
with a
course.
husband like
And
that,
you-
you've got it.
And you married him.
Oh, excitement, huh? Well, I mean, he's a goof, but I can't imagine he's boring.
I know, right?
Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike, going at full throttle.
I think
There's
he's
a
been
double
arrested.
entendre if ever I've heard one.
I think he's been arrested 5 times.
Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that depends on how you ride it.
Simple. You press out your Buster Sword and you destroy anybody who comes in your path. I know how that works.
Yeah, but I tried that. It was heavy when I tried doing my Cloud cosplay.
I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action.
Well, welcome to my world, honey. You've come to the right place.
No offense, but your husband Ron doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself.
That's what he wants you to think, Maya.
Exactly.
Also, Jovah, at a previous Comic-Con I went to, Square were there and they had a prop Buster Sword. That thing was fucking heavy.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like, even the prop, Jesus Christ.
I don't know if you heard about them, Shiro. If there's a channel, well, I think it's a channel, but in general, like a group of people called Men at Arms who actually bother to try replicating video game weapons of all kinds. For example, Link's Master
That's
Sword.
cool.
They did try both the Buster Sword and the Masamune of Sephiroth. The Buster Sword worked, but it's very heavy, as you can imagine. The Masamune kept breaking because it's unrealistically long.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
like, the Buster Sword was far taller than I am. Like,
Of course. And mind you, Cloud spins that like it's a propeller, so...
okay. Just to
Yeah.
ask, with the Masamune.
and I'm also very short, which doesn't help.
So with the Masamune deal, which Masamune did they try to replicate? The
The-
original
the one-
Masamune or the one from Advent Children and then on?
The one from the children on, because remember after that it became iconic, obese being excessively long and giving Sephiroth the left hand.
Why am I not
So-
surprised? So yeah, Desiree likes shopping, and according to her, Ronnie is very rich. How rich you can be to fulfill woman's shopping habits like that? One must wonder. Man, talk about a
So where does Mr. Delight get all his money from?
Let's see. Master the Mask
Bitcoin.
only goes for the most valuable of items.
Ronnie is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right?
And yet,
Yeah,
surprisingly, security guards normally don't get that
Depend-
well paid.
I don't know, honey. Stanley managed to get himself fired in Winter Soldier for that job, so
How many jobs does he have in that universe?
that's infinite. Actually, let me remind you, Jovah. 14 million of them. There you go.
Makes sense. Can you tell us about what happened last night?
Oh man.
What time did that incident take place again?
Oh man. I am so fired.
What time was it again, Maya?
Is this turning into a Dora the Explorer routine? Hey, audience,
What
tell us,
time
like,
was it?
What time is
What time is it when the murder, or in this case, the robbery occurred? That's right, we're actually not
Phoenix,
doing the
no
murder.
What
Phoenix.
time is it? It's madness.
Hey everybody! There's a green thing in the room. Can you spot where it is?
Oh, goody, this
Pulled
story.
over? Yeah, I always do my best flying at night.
I hope that's figurative
Honestly,
flying
too.
and not real flying. You're talking about your motorcycle, right?
Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour.
Parkour
Honestly,
with a
too.
motorcycle.
Yes, Pedro?
Honestly, to me, the most funnier parts were the way Sesame Street did it. One of my favorites was where, you know what this is? It's number 5. Well, 5 is higher than 1, and 2, and 3, and 4.
Oh,
and he
I
starts
love this
singing
movie.
about how awesome the level 5 number 5 is.
Of course.
So,
I can't believe you caught up with me. It was a great chase, let me tell you.
but Tail, the number 5 is such a wonderful thing. You should
Of
love it.
course it is.
But he finally caught me. This poor man was white as a sheet.
Aww.
It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home.
So high
Just in
expense
time
shopping.
to watch the Square Enix E3 2019 conference.
Well, an hour late.
Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi.
That's right, 3 a.m. was for me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We went together at the time of the night.
I wonder what her last name
Greatest
was.
Oh, that time of the night.
You know, I wonder what Desiree's last name was.
When I-
Desiree the Dark.
Speedway.
So
maybe, to
basically,
make a
he's
fun.
got no alibi. Great.
Great.
Wonderful.
So now what to do?
Again, at least this case is just about robbery and not murder for
Okay,
once.
so we're investigating the couple happily married. Let's find out if they were cheating on each other.
Oh god. Wouldn't that be something? Again, though, the crime isn't murder.
Not just that, there's Japanese game logic. Okay, we've entered somebody's house. Let's flip for their stuff and take anything valuable we can find.
Break their thoughts.
Break their pots, take their evidence, check the receipts.
Heck, we do this in Ace Attorney, so... What are you talking about? The letter could be an important clue.
Oh god,
Oh,
we're
wait,
doing
Maya.
it right now.
Oh wait, Maya, this rock is shiny. It must have an important role in the case.
No way, you can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it.
Honey.
It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important, but also I feel like it.
For
I was sure it
hindsight's a
was a
feature.
clue. I guess I would.
Also, isn't, from what I've been reading, isn't Blue's Clues making a return?
Oh,
yeah.
me oh
Are we
my.
gonna get our own version like we did?
I don't know.
Like we did earlier.
Duck and cover! It's a missile! Did you know there's a...
Dynamiting missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys.
You know, missile toys can still have gunpowder in them.
Oh god, maybe it
There's a
is.
statement stuck in the trash can. Theft of the Mazarin Stone? The Great Albatross Strategy.
Okay.
Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue. The Great Knuckle Bomber Tragedy. What?
What are these,
That's
Mega
right.
Man games?
That is the biggest title for an article I've ever seen.
Did the police even investigate this place?
Something tells me not.
Seriously, this couldn't be any more obvious than giving a neon sign at Disney World saying Disney was here.
Basically, Jovah, about earlier, why you guys had your own version, replace the host with a guy from.
Of course.
Where could he have picked up something like this?
From Star
Please
Trek.
don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. I know it's 2019, but I'm sure we're not that careless yet. Although then again, Brexit may be going into a sort of Big Brother apocalypse.
Plus it's 2019, the year where a side cut 13 goals in a single football match. That was pretty clumsy.
Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them.
Murder
Let's
Beach.
see here.
Today's the day.
Notes. Must remember the thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi.
Oh my
True
god, this
that,
guy really is a
just
nut.
ask like Hooper.
Wow.
What?
Ron really studied his stuff.
I've read every book I've read on at least once.
Is that the lasso true?
No clues here. Well, give Ron this. He's no idiot. Surprisingly.
For those
Like I said, I think he's just a bit of a goof.
Pretty much.
A well-intentioned doofus.
Oh
This
no.
thing looks vaguely familiar.
Actually,
Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside-down one anyway.
So this,
Wait
hey,
a
they
minute.
stole.
They stole something
wait,
from
now
Wendy
he's-
Oldback.
Now he's,
Oh, God.
He stole the movie prop from Spider-Man Far From Home set.
It's a helmet. An alien helmet. With a tape recorder next to it.
And it looks like a tape recorder or something next to it.
Oh
He
dear.
stole he stole it while Jake Gyllenhaal was.
Let's just say, guys, I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. This is not the last we'll be getting hints of Miss Oldbag in this turnabout.
Wise, what year is this game taking place?
2019. Okay. This case in particular takes place on the tail end of 2018 in
And
December.
they still have tape recorders.
Well, to be fair,
It's-
that tape recorder was used as part of Wendy Oldback's costume.
True, it's more of a prop than anything.
You know what this also means, right?
What?
Phoenix Wright and the Falling Sky.
Of
Oh
course.
god.
Ace of 37, Fallen Sky.
There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck.
I'll record everything.
Let me see that.
Okay.
I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ha 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 ha!
Ah.
Sticks out of 10.
I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick?
Oh, golly gee! What could it be? Do you have any idea, Dwips?
Eagle
The guys just really wanted to perfect his cosplay of Master the Mask.
Yeah!
Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know?
Oh, just like your head.
This is what you do with this for. What's
That's
this
more of a
for?
bond.
Huh?
The poor
Wow,
Mario.
there's no fooling
This balloon, she's
you!
adorable. I want to make my own balloon now.
I'm not
With
paying
blackjack
for
and
it.
hookers.
I'll never let you ride in it, Nick.
Oh,
Oh no, I'll even let you ride in it, Nick, so I can push you off the
so-
edge.
Oh, so it's like in Little Nemo. We're going to ride around on balloons for 5 minutes, serving no purpose to the plot whatsoever.
Again, I'm fully certain that Maya would just push Nick out of the balloon.
But don't worry, Nick will survive with only.
But the question is, Shira, would she do that intentionally or not?
Therein lies the question.
I think that's completely debatable.
So, Miss Delight, you do know about your husband and Masked Art of Mask.
Mask Star to Mask? Of course I know all about it.
Let me guess, he stole dashing.
My husband is his biggest fan.
Of course.
Right!
So she has no idea.
Dedicated
Fletcher.
fan, that one.
Don't you see
I'm guessing the high velocity where you go, you conduct your motorcycle means you have lack of oxygen going to your brain.
There's a lot of
Yep,
gas involved.
Huh?
Yeah, even Maya is blue screening right now.
Don't you see, Tail? Starter Mask is clearly the next Lupin.
Well, that's
Of
the
course.
thing. Master Mask is the new celebrity of this game. As you know,
I
every
forgot if I mentioned already, but Master the Mask and Lucadmi have a sort of Lupin the Third and Inspector Zenigata relationship, so...
Yep.
That's how this whole misunderstanding happened.
Oh, of course.
Bless her. She's so faithful in her husband. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional?
Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him.
Oh, my husband. He's completely delusional and insane. I see no reason why I should act upon this. I'll just let it see where it goes.
You see, Ronnie believes that he is Starter Mask.
Oh, honey, do I ever have a
He's kinda
story
like one
for
of
you?
those, he's kind of like one of those weird, wacky plots of an episode of Bewitched.
What? What?
Say what?
I can't be very loud.
Let's get back with the happy music.
What are you
shall
talking
we?
about?
What you talking about, Willis?
What are you talking about, Desiree? I'm sorry.
Illusion.
So, when did Ron first become Master
Nobody knew who he
Mask?
was until he put on the mask.
What are you talking about? He's not Starter Mask.
Right.
But
I know this
hypothetically
because-
speaking,
But wait a second. Okay, technically speaking, let's speak hypothetically. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Master Mask's hideout. Unless it's the perfect disguise. It's too
Yeah, it's like
obvious.
He's saying this out loud, by
it's
the
what,
way.
It's what the Joker said in Batman Arkham City. How do you hide a secret from the best greatest detective in the world? You simply hide it under his big pointy nose.
It's like Mr. Freeze hiding creep shop in Batman.
Pretty much.
No, you're totally wrong.
Uh-huh, yep. The lawyer who has solved case after case is totally wrong here.
A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this.
Well, Phoenix. It's not like Phoenix is. Oh, I know he's called Phoenix Wright, but just because his name's right doesn't mean he always is.
It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures.
You know,
Does he really? He's kind of like one of those mothers that have hikikomori just shut in
So,
in
honey.
the basement, and she doesn't realize that ever.
So, honey, you literally just told us that your husband suffers from incredibly poor self-esteem. He has delusions of that he's somebody else, and you decide to just laugh this off and just allow this to continue.
oh my cute little naive Ronnie. It's just this time of the month.
Okay, then.
Anyway,
You are a really shitty wife, you know.
Well, I suppose so.
she is a bit oblivious.
That's classic Ace Attorney stuff for Phoenix. How do you rationalize with the impossible?
I don't know.
Again,
Somehow
really
I have
good,
to
like-
do it every now and then. Lord knows it came to an apex with Turnabout Big Top.
He's
Yeah,
one
that-
of the best examples of an audience surrogate I've ever seen.
I know, right?
That's the essence of what makes that's the essence of the bad aspects of his attorney tale, as Apologesis would later demonstrate. Trying to comprehend the incomprehensible.
Roro, fight the power.
Nicky boy.
She's been calling him that for ages.
It's like a
Can I ask you
guessing-
something, Nicky boy?
I'm guessing in the original already she was using one of the tics of the older woman trope, like ara ara.
I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside,
No, you're just
And you are.
clumsy.
but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity.
Oh,
And she
so let
says
me
that with a
So
smile.
wait. So,
Sorry,
and yet you constantly speed on the road.
Not just that, Ribs. So let me get this straight. You're not a bad girl on the outside. So you're only a bad girl on the outside, not on the inside. Actually, honey, I would argue that you're inside as well. So let me get this straight. Your husband being delusional and having incredibly horrible self-esteem issues. That clearly means he needs some kind of psychological help. No, that's not. It's criminality where you draw the line.
Yes,
Also,
criminals are very bad.
Pedro,
They are, but let's not try to diminish the fact that the guy is clearly delusional and he needs help.
Pedro, I completely agree, but in terms of calling herself a bad girl, that's not the context she means.
Yeah, I mean, Pedro, I think you of all people should know what kind of context she means.
I know what context she means. It's just that I'm talking about the fact that I won't stand for illegal activities. That's where she draws the line.
So
It's okay if you're delusional and insane
Right.
and psychologically a wreck. As long as you're not a criminal, you're fine in my book.
Okay, you got it. Just relax and leave it all to us.
So
Or Nick,
basically,
rather.
Mrs. Delight wants us to defend her husband, which means we are defending the very criminal who made Maya the victim. What a twist!
Jovah, can this guy even testify? Like, he's even mentally adequate to testify?
Okay, let's be quite honest, Pedro. I'm pretty sure it's just his wife trying to make an excuse for him. I don't think he's actually delusional. He's a goof, like Shuri said, but delusional?
Yeah, I think this is just her not being aware of her situation at
Back
all.
to the detention center you go, Phoenix.
She doesn't want to believe that her husband is what she hates most of all.
Chop, chop, chop.
Hello again to the most jovial detention center theme there is, aka the Mask Starter Mask theme.
Well, Liz, you gotta give that thing credit. It's stuck in our heads.
Yeah. Wasn't that one of the
Gil
ones
doesn't
done
know
by
anything about that.
Wasn't that one of the ones done by Yuta Kashira?
Yes.
Ah,
the tea party.
that's my lovely wife. Isn't she beautiful?
The guard disagrees with you.
Does the god ever say
The
anything?
god doesn't emote.
The guys.
Oh god.
Oh,
No, allow me. Hold on.
Oh boy, the one topic I don't want to get into in front of pearls.
Okay, if there's one thing I do appreciate about the later games is that they get rid of that kind of thing later on.
Where
Pearl
Pearl
being a
will
sheep
literally
bird.
smack Phoenix for someone just talking about another woman.
Well, in
Yeah.
the later games, Pearl is 17, so she's actually grown and naturally matured.
Yeah.
And
Desi
takes things
doesn't
better.
approve of my interests, so I'm afraid she doesn't like me
And-
anymore.
Oh.
Also,
I mean,
Shira,
for God's sake,
sorry.
she thinks I'm
Yes,
delusional.
Pedro.
No, Shira, what's actually happening is the bailiff right there. I wish I had a wife. I wish I had a girlfriend.
What should I do if I want to win it
Aw.
back? Then
He's not allowed to
That's
leave
what
his
he-
room,
That's
unfortunately.
what he murmurs at night while he sleeps.
So what to do then?
what do you
He
think
doesn't know
about
about
this?
himself. Huh?
I don't really think I can help you with that. No.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll just go back home and listen to Crawling in My Skin.
But you're in prison.
He doesn't seem like the type.
Him!
I'm talking the guard in the background, Shira.
Oh, okay.
That
know
kind
him?
of reaction is very ambiguous.
That portion
person.
is that portrait. Sorry, is
He's not my arch enemy or my rival! Actually, no. Again, I like what his hair can do.
Wait. You literally just said he's not my arch
He's
enemy.
very tsunderish.
Well, now that I think about it, the terms arch enemy and rival are the same.
You're not my enemy, babaka.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Jovah. He literally just said that he's not my arch enemy nor my rival, and then he said, well, actually, no. How does this make any sense? He's denying something, and he says, well, actually, no. Wait, you're denying your own denial?
Well, that's kind of his...
Also, Maya's like a
Meaning
reverse
that what he
shipper.
said is the truth, yeah.
That's kind of his shtick. He even admitted that he realizes that they're the same thing.
I guess two negatives do make a positive, I guess.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a little boy, I've always been interested in mysterious masked men.
Are you sure? Are you sure? It's,
Moving on.
Moving on.
Are
So
you sure
that's
it's
what you
women
wanted to
you're
do when you
interested
wanted to grow up? Yes! No, sort of, but not
No, Ron,
exactly.
it's moments like
so you're
this when you
bisexual.
need to look in the mirror and start to have a self-conscious exam.
I
Think about
never
your life,
imagined
your
I'd feel
decisions,
as
and
bad as I
everything.
do about the Chesterfield.
No, Tio. I think they're ready for marriage counseling.
People sure can be complicated, can't they? Well spoken, Phoenix.
AKA a divorce.
Of course.
Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife. Don't mind the fact that it's in a pink envelope. It's not a pink slip. Oh, from Desi? Thank you.
Oh.
You're fired.
Fired from what?
Letter
I don't
given
think-
to Master of the Mask.
I don't think that's how it works.
Actually,
More
more
like
like taken. How do you take it through the glass? God, he
I'm not
really
sure.
is the Phantom Thief.
Doesn't the anime shown that there's like a fissure at the bottom where you can pass objects through it or something?
I forget.
It's kind of like in a post office.
I don't remember it being there too, but realistically speaking, that would be an incredibly security issue where it would become incredibly easy for criminals to get slipped in guns.
Right
There
there.
is a guard and a security camera, so it's not too, left alone.
It
I
is
guess.
kind of wonky, though.
You
Aww.
look so happy.
Well, just pretend that the passes through osmosis through the glass.
Again, he's the Phantom Thief. He has his ways.
You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick.
No,
Uh,
her.
what would I-
No.
But she literally lives with me. What is there to even write?
You didn't tell me you lived with him, Maya.
You mean
Miss-
Mystic Maya?
Mr.
Oh,
Lawyer,
yeah.
if the little girl is done shipping over there, yes.
I'm never done.
Oh dear. In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, and I quote,
This was shipped via FedEx.
"Ask this guy to be your lawyer."
Shiroi.
Yes.
What if we had a crossover between Ace Attorney and Ni no Kuni where Esther and Pearl meet?
That would be amazing.
I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Wonder who's the prosecutor.
Hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer.
Oh God, I'm stuck between my best friend and this guy who may or may not have stolen from my best friend.
What do you mean, why not?
Oh Maya, I need the money.
Ah, perfect.
Well, they have a better... Okay,
We're the victims in this case. Victims of this Damas guy.
But how do you know he's the boss?
well, Maya, here's the thing. If it turns out he indeed is the culprit, he will pay for it regardless. All we're going to do is find out the truth.
I love how even
As
Pedro
usual.
had to stop himself from saying the killer because again, instead of murder, we're doing larceny.
This series has conditioned me to always think like that, and
Again, props for the game to actually present a case where it's not a murder right away.
She said, poor man. He's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick?
Way to drop the hammer, Pearl.
True.
I've played this entire... Well, Joe, I've been playing this attorney since 2005. It's kind of hard to kick this habit away.
I know, right?
Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband.
Not gonna lie, the whole delusional
Maya.
excuse could be an effective lie.
Look, Maya, I get you, but like I said, that's what we're going to find out. If it turns out it is like that, like you say, then he'll just pay for it.
Well, that's true. Or no, actually not. Actually, it's hard to
Phoenix!
say. Oh
No.
no, it's spreading. I'm talking like him. Oh please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. I'm totally not masked out of mask.
The treasure of my choice? Who do you think you are? An
The
Irish,
the
an
Beyonder
Irish
from
elf?
Secret Wars.
Okay, give me a.
That's it, a leprechaun.
Okay.
Oh, fuck off.
He's not played by a girl butler, though.
Isn't that basically what leprechauns are? Irish elves, basically.
What?
Essentially, yeah.
More like
I thought
gnomes,
that was-
more similar to gnomes than elves.
Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. And in return, the treasure I want is a ticket to Smash Brothers. Really? You will?
Also, I can't promise you that.
I'm not a miracle worker after all.
What are you doing, Nick?
I'm taking
Oh,
his
what do you
case.
think, Maya?
Well, if you don't like it, man, just go
He,
away.
he's a thief. You can't trust him, and I'm gonna
That's
punt you.
that's Fifi stuff.
Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Again, if you two don't like it,
Oh, come on, Jovah. No
Mr.
Transformers clip.
I was
Too
wrong about
obvious.
you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Well, they
Uh-oh.
just hummed the theme to it.
I was gonna say, if you don't like it, just go away.
Here's the thing, Pearl is very timid But she's
I get-
always
I get-
ready to
I get
punch someone.
Pearl,
Uh-oh.
Pearl, but Maya?
I can't believe you defend this person over what he did to Mystic Maya.
Welcome to the real world, Pearl. Not what you imagine may be true after all.
I'll never forgive you. Ever.
I give her 10
Okay,
minutes.
let's
How
Hey, you
could
made the
this
child cry.
happen?
You made
she
the child
she
cry,
runs
King.
away into the sunset, crying and screaming.
How could this happen to me?
Well, as we've seen from the anime, she does like run from the village. Like, to...
Yeah.
Pearl, you wait.
This is going to be ugly.
You're telling me.
It's gonna get ugly before it gets better.
I'll go after her.
Good luck, Maya. She's pretty fast.
Cue the
Yeah.
Eurobeat.
Gotta go fast.
Cue the high-pitched Green Hill Zone theme.
Okay, now we actually get to hear the detention center of Freeman. Holy cow, is this one
Which is-
depressing.
Yeah, this is very depressing.
Sorry about that. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that.
I think the one from the first game is just as depressing.
I don't know, Chiro,
I
it
think the one
feels
from
as
the
if
second game is even depressing.
I feel they become progressively more and more depressing with each game.
I agree. I guess I might as well begin investigating.
Oh,
Even the one
Maya.
from Apollo Justice, technically soundtrack is depressing.
Oh, Maya, where's Pearls?
She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her, would you?
Okay, and she diagnosed it.
Yeah.
Just hopefully
breaking
she
news,
doesn't snack me when we arrive. What about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case?
No.
Yeah. I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you.
Aw, that's good of Maya to actually put
Unless
her
you change
pride.
your mind that quick.
Well-
Could this be character development?
Maya actually putting her pride on the shelf for Nick's case. I think I'm going to cry. We've really made a
Aw.
breakthrough today. I know you have a lot of work to do, and maybe you could use some counseling too. I know a good therapist.
You're one.
Really appreciate
Clearly,
it.
he isn't that good.
I don't want to go about Karma's therapy, thank you very much.
Oh god, Von Karma. Oh god, I
Von
cannot
Karma
imagine.
is his own therapist.
Or
No, I meant
Francisca's about a
Francisca.
therapy would probably be a
I mean,
whip,
I'd
whip,
rather-
whip.
I'd rather do acupuncture therapy than whip
Honestly, Von
Depending on
Karma.
depending on circumstances, Jovah, that may be more healthy than you think.
Von
Oh,
Karma
joy.
seems like the type of guy who would wake up and like talk about how awesome he is to himself in the
mirror.
mirror.
Well, you know what they say, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I think maybe Von Karma was very good with shock therapy.
That too. Yeah, I actually wonder who could outsmart each other in a hand-to-hand battle between Von Karma and Doctor Doom.
God, that would be
That's-
quite something.
That's the Marvel vs. Capcom fight you always wanted. But anyway, see you for the next part, I guess.
Yeah, see
Yeah.
you for the
Where we
next
start the
part.
trial.